Look, I know how much you hate the idea of Celia and I being an item. It was a moment of madness. One too many glasses of rosé, the red mist descends, and before you know it, you're giving an old friend a knee trembler.
Right. Stop the car. Pull over.
I miss the touch of a woman out. Celia made me feel so alive. Her eyes, her touch, her musk. If it's any consolation, it didn't last long. She gave my prostate the once over. Paranoid's tip-top.
Yeah, properties. Original style. We come to keep them down the wicked and it's wild. Yeah. Hey, Rosie, I got you a little present.
Oh, friendship bracelet.
It's just a silly little thing to remind you that I'm always going to be here for you, no matter what, forevermore. It's no biggie. You cut it off, I die.
Thanks. Oh, Celia. Fraser's giving the drugs counsellor a lift and they're stuck on the M25, so we might need a backup plan.
It's Drugs Awareness Day, aka DOS Day. Show the kids a couple of pictures of a dead junkie and then chill out.
Well, I've actually prepared a proper presentation on drugs.
Oh, no, Rosie, it's a chore. Leave it to the most senior member of staff.
No, it's fine, Celia. I'm going to talk about drug mules and the Taliban and the US government.
Oh, yeah, you go, sister. I blame Starbucks. No, Israel. Lizards?
Really, Rosie, take a well-earned break. Read a fashion magazine. Flesh tones can be so brutally honest.
I'm fully equipped to give this talk.
Or maybe you'd like to borrow a pair of these.
It's a talk, Celia, not customs.
Well, it seems a shame for them to go to waste. Alfred, I've already given your father a once-over. Would you like me to test your prostate?
What's happened?
It's his parents.
They're taking me away from Abbey Grove. They say it's not academical enough.
What? You can't leave? Have your parents even seen the league tables?
What? The league tables in which we're ranked below 2 orphanages and the kennels.
They didn't want me to become some boring lawyer. Sir, are you Miss Gulliver cool at the mo?
Yeah. I mean, she split up with Alex, and I reckon I've got just about enough time to seduce her before she remembers her self-worth.
Can you give her a knob to cry on, sir?
Oh, no, sorry, Mitchell. I think your mum's consoling herself on it tonight.
Sir, can you ask Miss Gulliver to persuade my parents to let me stay here?
Why can't I persuade them?
Because you'll mess it up, sir.
But I'm great with parents.
Every time you see my parents, you insist on taking your shoes off.
Yeah, and I bow. Respectful.
他们认为你是一个成果。
Oh, 谢谢，你好。
When my mum come in to talk about me bunking off school, you ask her if you can use a clamp.
Yeah, well, it's either that or putting the whole school on stilts.
Miss Gulliver's really persuasive.
Persuasive? Look, I'm sorry. If you want to be inspired to be a lawyer, look no further, my friend. Last year, I took on BP, only one of the world's largest corporations, and I thrashed them on my own in a court of law.
How much do you win?
Well, I didn't win any actual money, but you know the Wellbeing Cafe in Tring? Then I have to have a sign on their coffee machine which reads, "Please do not drink directly from the nozzle." So, it's my place tonight. Hang out, listen to a bit of reggae music.
You don't like reggae?
Ollie Murs.
Alfie, I'm sorry, I'm just not ready to see anyone yet.
I wasn't asking you out. Hey, if you need any help with your presentation, don't be afraid to ask. Because obviously I know quite a lot about drugs.
You took one antidepressant when you heard that 5 had broken up.
5 will make you get down.
Yeah, well, you're still not that qualified.
Oh, really? My friend Atticus Hoy once took me to a popper's den.
You don't get a den for poppers.
Well, that shows how much you know. All these naked guys injecting themselves with poppers by sitting on these big rubber needles. Atticus, he couldn't get enough of it. You know what they say? Once you pop, you just can't stop. So, if you change your mind about tonight...
I won't.
Well, you might.
I absolutely won't.
Absolutely might.
Okay, guys, so there's going to be no history class today. I'm going to do my drugs presentation, followed by a question and answer.
I've got a question, miss.
Yeah.
Is it true police dogs can't smell skunk if you put it in a bottle of Femfresh?
I sincerely doubt it.
Oh, man. Does anyone want some Femfresh?
Oh, yeah, I'll take it. My flat gets really smelly.
Do you even know what Femfresh is?
It's like Febreze, right?
Yeah, it makes your curtains smell nice.
Okay, guys. Okay. Calm down. That's enough. Now, can anyone imagine how hard life must be for Maria, a drug mule from Mexico?
Oh, yeah. If I was eating Mexican food every day, I don't think I'd be able to keep anything in my ass.
Oh. What do people like Maria need?
Hair straighteners. Look at the split ends on that.
True that. And maybe some makeup to sort out this car crash.
No. What people like Maria need is our respect.
Jeez, hustlers, crisis averted. Your drugs counsellor has arrived.
No, because I'm in the middle of my drugs talk.
Oh, that's very sweet, Miss G, but I have a professional up my wizard sleeve. Guys, meet India.
Namaste. I'm India.
Hi, Alfie. Teacher. Leader. Legend. India, you say? Land of the pyramids. I'm something of a sphinxer myself.
Sorry, did you just say sphinxer? Okay, so I coach with a drugs counselling service called Vibes Line. We're an advice pipeline you can use to freebase non-judgmental advice. I'm sorry, can we lose the fat girl?
Cartel got her buried in the ditch.
Basically, if it's vibesing, chillax and ride the wave.
Or your Tula?
She calls me that too. It's Chinese for leader of the blind up the great mountain of wisdom. Sort of roughly.
Thanks, babe. I'm here to talk to you about the dark side of drugs. Okay, yeah, you're having a massive night. The sun is coming up. You are totally chunged. But the good times are over. Now we have to deal with the terrible consequences of substance abuse. You can't find your Oyster card. It's a long walk back to Chiswick. You lost an earring your grandmother left for you in her will. That is 45 minutes looking for it on your hands and knees using your phone as a torch. And you kissed the guy who runs the deli you go into every day. Fraser, this is nonsense. Nonsense? FYI, you're a real negatude. Sorry, negatude? Negative attitude. It's a mash-up.
Yeah, it's a mash-up. Get with the times, Marple.
That was the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
I actually thought India was kind of good.
I'm talking about you. Teacher, leader, legend.
Oh, yeah, I forgot visionary. Look, I just got into her vibe.
I know exactly what you want to get into.
Are you jealous?
Why would I be jealous of India?
You sound jelliculous, jealous, and ridiculous. Mash up.
You should stop doing that. You're beginning to sound like a bit of a twant.
Oh, that is so uncalled for.
Hey, so it's a bit of a domestic. A domestic? No, we're not a couple.
Nah, don't worry. I'm single. I'm young, dumb, and full of cum. Comfortable silences. Do you want to hit the canteen, maybe?
Oh, it's pathetic.
Come on, let's go have a lovely lunch. Lunch. It's meant to be a mash-up. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to cane it pretty hard.
things got pretty messy in Ibiza.
Which club?
Club Med. I went on the water slide straight after lunch. My dad went ballistic. That was one frosty peddler home.
My parents don't want to talk to Miss Gulliver, sir. They only want to talk to you.
Very sensible. Why are you dressed as a Scottish widow?
Because this is my last day at Abbey Grove.
Excuse me.
I am bothered, but I think this girl actually likes me.
What a slut.
Everything that I love is being torn away from me.
And I appreciate that. It's just that you're also being a little bit of a cock black. Look, I'll call your dad as soon as lunch is over. I promise you, I won't let him take you away.
Come on, babes.
Yeah. Okay, so that is my mate Savannah. Her, me, Aggie, and Quinoa are going to this totally exclusive warehouse rave tonight. This guy called Ben Grayson runs it.
Ben Grayson? Yeah, his brother Frank's at this school.
Can you get us on the guest list?
Us? What, like we're on a date?
Why not?
Well, yeah. I'll give him a call now. Oh, answer phone.
Yo, Frankenstein!
Yeah, it's Mr. Wickers here. Wickers. I was just wondering, bro, whether there's any chance I could just bum a couple of ticky boos to the old ravage. Guest listage. Anyway, give me a bell back, bro. Laters. Love you. I don't love you. Bye.
So if we go to this rave tonight, are you gonna take anything to help you through?
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're going to be dancing to the break of dawn, I will probably need to take my supportive insoles.
No. Drugs.
But I thought you were clean.
Only 9 to 5. If you get me on the guest list, things could get messy.
Oh, they're going to get messy. I'll probably cover myself in shit.
My sister, Mortadella, took this legal high, right? Which made her think she could freeze time and lick it like a lolly.
Sure, that's, dirty Viennetta. It's like getting a hand job off Aslan.
Could you get some for tonight?
Hell yeah. Me, you, Havana, Ugly, and Couscous are getting absolutely mashed.
That Frank, amazing.
Yo, sup, mother lover? I cannot wait to get into your club, bang some drugs, shake my jugs. Oh, Mr. Carmichael. No, Stephen did not mention that you were going to call me directly. I'm so sorry about that. Yo, what's happening? Did you get my message about the guest list?
20 quid a bloke. Women go free.
Well, it's me and my sexy date, so...
That's 40 quid then.
Yeah, my date's a woman. If I give you 40 quid, it's in no way a confession. Also, my date wants to try a certain thing tonight.
Well, make sure he knows the safe word. And I bet you don't want to pull it out too quickly.
I'm talking about drugs. Apparently this drug makes you think that time is an ice cream.
Yeah, 50 quid a scoop.
Done.
Did you just ask me to buy you drugs?
Well, obviously. Oh, God. You're blackmailing me, aren't you? What do you mean, none of you sell drugs? All I can say is that I am very, very disappointed in you.
Why do you need drugs anyway?
Because I'm going on a date with India.
Why can't you just buy them yourself?
Because A, I'm a teacher, B, Grayson stole all of my money, and C, I made the drug up in the first place. So have you got any idea how ridiculous you sound?
Sir, haven't you spoke to my dad?
Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I'll apologise for that. Just as soon as I've sorted out this one very important thing.
Sir, Stephen's dad is really
Chantal,
just gonna...
please, I must insist. This is my thinking face.
That's why she didn't recognise it.
squared. Do you know what face this is, Chantal?
Is it your cum?
Don't even say that. This is my had a brilliant idea face. If I can't buy the drug, I'm gonna make the drug.
Are you mad?
Come on, drugs must be easy to invent. Look at Meow Meow. That's fertilizer. It's just someone getting peckish in a garden centre. Mitchell, you must know something about drugs.
Of course I do. My brother spent so long in a Thai prison he come back speaking fluent Scouse.
All right, well, you can be my head chef, my LS dealer. Now, I need someone to help with the science aspect. Ying?
No way.
What if I told you that this counted towards the community service element of your Duke of Edinburgh award? It's either this or wiping an old guy's ass.
Fine.
Yes.
Sir, Professor Green wants to see you.
Oh, could you tell Professor Green to go swivel on that? No, I didn't mean that. No, don't tell her that. I'll meet you in the science lab in 10 minutes. Can you come back, please?
Is anything troubling you at the moment, Alfred?
No?
I saw you talking to Mr. Grayson earlier. Money exchanging hands. I may look like a girl of 16,
60.
but I'm not a fool.
I was buying tickets to a rave. Big deal.
Alfred, I too have an addictive personality. Your father. I crave Martin Wickers. I want to inhale him, snort him, feel him racing through my veins and exploding inside me. I'll help you with your problem. You help me with your father.
There is absolutely no way on earth I would ever let my dad go out with you.
And who's Martin more likely to believe, dear? A deceitful, drug-addled son? Or the woman who's trying so hard to help?
Look, you better get this into your stupid, bunny-boiling, hobbity little head. I don't do drugs, okay?
You're either with me or against me.
We live life on the back of this melody. Me and my friends spend life in plastic. Brand new times and brand new happenings. We get up to all kind of antics. There's another one that's classic. That's classic. That's classic. There's another one that's classic. We get up to all kind of antics. There's another one that's classic. Hey, oh, what you saying? Shit. That's classic.
Oh, it smells disgusting. She's never going to swallow that.
I could lower the pH down by neutralizing the carbon substrate.
I've got a better idea. Behold, dirty Viennetta.
Why do I bother?
Alfie, it stinks in here. What is that?
This, my old friend, is the new legal high that all the kids are talking about.
Please tell me you are not cooking drugs with children.
Oh, God, here we go again, throwing the rule book at me. What is it this time? Page 20,000, Rule 3 million, subsection B. Do not involve the children in the production of narcotics.
Do you realise how irresponsible you're being?
Babe, you really need to chill out. Maybe you should take a leaf out of India's book.
Okay, and what book is that? 50 Shades of Bitch? The Great Tratsby? The Unbearable Lightness of Being a Cod Bohemian Dipshit?
Okay, obviously the last of those is not a real book. Is it?
Alfie, you have done some crazy stuff in your time. But
Yeah, like falling in bond with you.
Alfie, in the classroom, just be a teacher, yeah? And with women, just be yourself.
Be myself.
Yeah.
Great, so you're so jealous that you want me to die a virgin. Right, Mitchell, I can sense you sniggering.
Room for a little one, Mr. Fraser.
Ah, no Mr. Fraser here. I'm Kurt Cobear, the anti-drugs bear.
Bear.
They didn't have any more bear costumes.
So you're...
I'm Kurt Cobear, the anti-drugs prawn, conducting a drugs amnesty. Under DC.
I'm here on rather pressing business. There's a young teacher at Abbey Grove who has become the victim of a craven drug addiction.
If you're talking about me, I've only ever taken drugs once and the ending was not a happy one. I was weatherguarding some suede slacks when I took in a lungful of fumes. I was completely off my head and thought I could fly. It was an absolute disaster. I forgot my passport, then I freaked out on the Gatwick Express. I wish I'd weatherguarded the inside of those slacks.
I see I must act alone. Goodbye, Mr. Fraser.
I'll be seeing ya!
Alfie, this drug stuff has gone too far.
Oh, are you going to tell me this is the most stupid thing I've ever done?
Well, apart from when you bet your laptop that Jason Statham will win that Oscar.
Have you seen Transporter 3?
Look, Alfie, Miss Gulliver's right. Okay, you've got a lot of great qualities. And if someone can't see that, then they probably don't deserve you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. What great qualities?
Well, you can speak Elvish.
Just, where's the toilet? Can I have some tap water? It's barely restaurant elf.
Well, I'm impressed.
So what? You mean India might like me for who I actually am? That I don't need to do this.
Hey, Albert, you want to hit up some chamomile tea?
Do I?
You're teaching us history?
Yeah, that's right. We're learning about the build-up of hostilities prior to the First World War. Downton Abbey Series 1's on my desk. Shall we? One shitty cornetto.
Dirty Viennetta.
Damn straight.
Jesus, that honks, man. Yeah, I'm not sure. How do you know if it's safe?
Safe? Babe, I've been scooping this shit all day long. Oh, get in my face.
Right, look, Albert,
Alfie.
I'm not sure about this shit.
Babe, we're gonna have such a sick night. Just gotta ride the wave, man.
You're just too wild, bro.
Let's just drop it like it's hot.
Oh, shit, man!
I'm sorry.
You chummed it on my vintage. Not cool.
Sick and vintage, cintage, to mash up.
Oh, my God.
Am I wearing a really tight little hat?
Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's better under the sea.
Oh my God. I'm a mermaid.
Alfie!
There's a giant prawn. I spoke to him in his own fishy language.
Alfie, he might want to come out from under there.
Who's Alfie? My name is Ariel.
Officers, this is Mr. Wickers. I'd begun to wonder where you'd got to.
Thank you for covering for me. Okay, kids. Who can tell me why Lady Sybil defied her father and eloped with an Irishman?
Begorra, to be sure, I used to be a chauffeur, but now I am a class traitor.
Who trained this dog to walk underwater?
It must be the work of this hag, Ursula the Sea Witch.
I'll put the scissors down.
Ow! I need to look sexy for Prince Eric.
Alfie.
Shush, Flounder.
Police are not the bra. My parents are coming.
Is he okay?
No, I don't think he is. I think he's on drugs.
I've got to get Miss Gulliver.
Stephen! You need to help me with my hair. Prince Eric prefers me when I'm auburn.
Stop it.
And after Maria slew the Cordoba brothers, she vowed never again to use her anus as a receptacle.
Miss Gulliver, you got to help.
Joe, I'm teaching a class here.
Mr. Wickers is going mad, miss. I think he's eating a dirty Viennetta.
Well, Mr. Wickers needs to learn how to look after himself.
Pro Green's in there, miss, and the police. He'll lose his job. He could go to prison.
You know what, Joe? Maybe prison's the best place for him.
This whole thing with India, it's not about her. It's about proving that he's over you, when he obviously isn't. You know, after you two kissed last term, he told us that he had an erection that lasted for 6 hours and 23 minutes. And you know what? He didn't even deal with it, because he thought it would cheapen the moment. Plus, he refused to tell us what your boobs felt like, even though you were right up on him.
All right, Joe, that's enough. Come on, let's go.
Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea.
Come on, Alfie. Smile for Daddy.
Why are you photographing him?
To prove this lost little boy needs a mother. Now, I think we should take a urine sample. Officers, I want a full toxicology report.
No, Ursula, I don't want your potion.
Uh-oh. Prince Eric, you've come to save me from my captors. Lord Triton forbids our union, but it feels so right.
What on earth's going on? Mum, Dad, this isn't what it looks like.
My bra! Nobody peek at my merbosoms.
We're leaving, Steve.
Let's leave him, please.
I don't want to leave my friends.
Calm down, Princess Ariel!
But how can I be calm when I'm going out with such a sexy little starfish?
We will conquer your demons and restore peace to your watery kingdom if you just sit down on that bit of coral and just stop what you're doing. Mr. and Mrs. Carmichael, officers, Professor Green. I hope you've enjoyed this role play. A radical educational tool pioneered by drugs charity Vibes Line.
Roleplay? The man's mad.
Yes, Mr. Wickers is acting like a pathetic, grotesque, utterly irresponsible little man. But those are the consequences of drug abuse.
Well, it's very realistic.
And who in this class would ever touch a drug after this performance? I mean, obviously, if Alfie was high, then the deputy head would have to fire him and call the police and explain to his father how she ruined his son's life forever. So it's a good thing that Alfie's acting, right, Celia?
The wonderful thing about Mr. Wickers is his commitment. Whatever it takes to engage these pupils.
So happy here, Dad. Please, let me stay.
Oh, come on, Richard, please. Okay. I'll think about it.
P-A-R-T, why without me? How very shellfish of you. Prawns and pigs, eh? It's a good job you're not Jewish, Officer Finkelstein.
Ursula, call up your sea dogs and let my prawn swim free!
Show's over, Alfie.
Oh, why don't you want to come and swim with me? The water's so lovely and warm.
Oh, my God.
Sir pissed himself.
Dad, what are you doing in here?
Oh, hello, Alfie. Just having a little sit down. Can I see you in the car?